Welcome back to the show. Today we're diving into a topic that honestly feels a little too real lately. We're talking about the silent career killer in the mortgage industry. Oh, I know exactly what you mean. We are talking about burnout. And not just I had a long week tired, but the deep, soul-crushing exhaustion that makes you want to throw your laptop out the window.
Exactly. We saw this article about loan officer mental health, and the stats are wild. The industry has seen a huge drop in originators recently, and burnout is a massive culprit.
It makes sense. It's a high-pressure gig. But what stuck out to me is that burnout isn't sudden. It's a slow creep.
Right? It starts as just working late, but eventually it morphs into irritability, detachment, and losing passion for the work. You just stop caring.
That emotional numbness is a huge red flag. If you're feeling cynical about every deal or dreading every phone call, that's not just stress. That's the danger zone.
So what's triggering this? Aside from, everything?
Well, the article highlights the always-on culture. You feel like you have to answer texts at dinner, on weekends, on vacation. There's no off switch.
Plus the pipeline pressure. Deals falling through, rate swings. The financial uncertainty is brutal. It's like riding a roller coaster without a seatbelt.
Okay, so we know it's bad. How do we fix it? The article lists some solid strategies, starting with fueling your body.
I feel attacked. You mean I can't survive on 3 espressos and a bagel?
Sadly, no. They suggest limiting caffeine and high-sugar foods to avoid those energy crashes. And since stress messes with your stomach anyway, eating whole foods actually helps you stay sharp.
Fine, I'll eat a vegetable. What's next? Sleep?
Bingo. Sleep is basically a performance drug. If you sacrifice sleep, your decision-making tanks. They recommend building a wind-down ritual.
Meaning no scrolling through emails in bed?
Exactly. Blackout curtains, maybe a sound machine. Treat your sleep like it's part of your job description.
I can get behind that. Now, number 3 is exercise. But don't worry, you don't need to become a CrossFit pro.
Thank goodness. They're talking about consistent movement, like walking 4 or 5 days a week. It burns off stress hormones.
Plus, getting sunlight helps your circadian rhythm. It's literally walking away from your stress.
Here's one I love. Build a life beyond loans. You need an identity outside of your pipeline.
So true. Whether it's cooking, sports, or just hanging with friends, you need to decompress.
And that ties into the mindfulness tip. Using apps like Calm or Headspace to just pause. It stops that threat mindset where everything feels like an emergency.
Now, for the practical business stuff, lean on technology. Don't do everything manually.
Yes, they mentioned using a CRM like Jungo. It automates emails, segments leads, and handles the busy work.
If you're manually sending every follow-up email, you are choosing to burn out. Let the tech do the heavy lifting so you can actually breathe.
This next one is the hardest for salespeople. Setting boundaries.
Oof, the fear of missing a deal.
You have to get over it. You are a financial professional, not a 24/7 hotline. Set an out-of-office message. Tell clients when you're available and when you aren't.
That template they shared is gold. I'll respond tomorrow morning. It actually makes you look more professional, not less.
Absolutely. Finally, don't go it alone. Strengthen your support system.
Find mentors, join groups on LinkedIn, or even get a loan officer assistant if you can. You need people who get it.
Totally. Burnout isolates you, so connection is the cure. Take care of yourselves out there, guys. Your health is worth more than the deal.
Amen to that. Catch you next time.